So Megan is out today. She'll be back tomorrow. Joining us as guest co-host today, please welcome ABC News correspondent Deborah Roberts. Glad to see you, Sonny.
Oh, thank
Sad
you.
about your grandma. We're sorry.
Thank you.
And good to see you, Joy. You look very, very dashing today.
Really? Sparkly.
Very.
She looks sparkly
Very.
today.
And I'm no longer blonde.
Yeah. It's a whole new look.
I know.
It's a whole
That's right.
new look.
No more low-rent Beyonce. Or low-rent Mary J. Blige. Just regular old whoopie bag. All of this in spite of the concerns of the coronavirus, which has spread a little bit more here in the U.S. over the weekend. More cases popped up around the country. Schools and public events like the South by Southwest Festival are being canceled. A quarantine cruise ship is about to dock here in the U.S. But apparently,
Shockingly.
the White House, Pearl Clutch, can't seem to get their stories straight. Take a look.
We are really very highly prepared for anything. And in a short period of time, I mean, what they've done is very incredible. I like the numbers being where they are. I don't need to have the numbers double because of one ship. That wasn't our fault.
Oh, God.
What is he What is it? I don't know what he just said. I don't understand what he said.
When the numbers go up, it makes him look bad. The numbers of cases of coronavirus in the country.
Yeah.
So when this ship would come to landed, they go on land, and that makes the numbers go up, and that makes him look bad. The stock market reacts, and he's worried about his presidency. So he says, "Stay calm." I haven't been calm since he got into office. Who has?
Exactly. I think it's the mixed messages that has everybody just so crazed. Because at first it was, we have everything under control. Then it was, there are very few cases, and this will be contained in a few weeks or a few months. And we're getting, for me at least, like a trickling bit of information that seems to be very different and just conflicting information. And I think when you are suspicious of the information that your government is giving you, that leads to the sort of fear that I think we're seeing.
What is government really for? Government is there to protect you from terrorism, for a health thing, just exactly this thing.
Yeah.
You know, Republicans like to say we have small government, we only want small government. Well, this is what government does, or no government, a lot of people say. This is exactly the function of government, and our government is screwing up.
Yeah.
But so remember that at election day.
But I think it behooves us all, though, even in spite of all of that, to just educate yourselves. I mean, 2020 last Friday.
No choice.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because you don't really know what's being said. 2020 last Friday did a 2-hour special.
It was a great special, by the way.
And I had an opportunity to interview a couple of epidemiologists, including Dr. Syra Madad, who is right on the front lines here in New York City. And the experts are saying, yes, don't panic, don't go running through the streets. But on the other hand, they do exercise caution.
Yeah.
And my son's school is closed today because somebody in the orbit of the school came into contact with somebody who tested positive.
Wow.
So just in an abundance of caution, they are cleaning down the school, but they say they'll open again tomorrow. I think everybody is jittery. And yes, we are looking for, I think, some kind of leadership, but at the end of the day, I think we have to turn to the experts.
They don't have
to the
test
experts.
kits. And that would help a lot. I just want to make this one point, because he's blaming Obama for this, of course. Blames Obama. Obama set up an anti-pandemic. He set up anti-pandemic programs in 47 vulnerable countries. As a way to protect against something like the coronavirus, exactly. Do you know that Trump closed 37 of them? This man is a menace to the world.
Yes, but so here's the thing. You're seeing all the places. You see how many cases did you say were here?
I didn't say, but I think there are a couple of hundred now.
No, more than that.
Am I right?
More than that.
Over 500.
In the United States?
Yeah.
Yes,
Over
more
500.
than
Over 500.
How many people in the United States?
We've got 250 million?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a small percentage at this point.
And so my point is, when you start getting reports from Baltimore, 10,000 died in a day. When you start getting, those are the times when you start to get really panicky. That's when you start maybe going out and getting all the water in the neighborhood. Not now. Stop doing that. Stop buying up all the water in the neighborhood. You still have tap water. It's going to come out. It's not gonna, you know.
You don't need to do tap water. Yeah, that's true.
I know it's a hard out, but I just want to like get people to like pay attention. You know, you can wash your hands. Wash your hands.
The most important thing that you can do.
And there are certain populations that are more susceptible.
Like myself.
Exactly.
Okay.
And those folks have to be extra vigilant.
And I'm telling you, once you've seen the face of death, you become more vigilant. Mm-hmm. You're like, was that a cough? And how will you know?
Yeah. Right?
You don't know.
Right?
But here's the other thing. If you have seasonal allergies, how do you know?
Well, you have to have a fever. You need a fever to be able to...
But people get seasonal allergies and get fevers. There's all kinds. So you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention. And don't fool around. If you're not feeling good, do not go to work.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
We have. I'd love to address that in the next segment as well.
We will. We'll be back.
Yeah.